Greetings, besties. Welcome to my channel, Eshabil Shumba Kadzi. Today we have an awesome pick a card reading. We have two piles that we are going to be picking from, and we're going to be looking at messages from your ancestors. All right, so I want you to relax, take a deep breath. If you're new to my channel, welcome, bestie. I hope you enjoy this reading. Don't forget to leave a comment and like and to subscribe to my channel. All right, so let's get into our reading. So for pile 1, we have the Magician with the number 1. For pile 2, we have the High Priestess with the number 2. That is so interesting. I have not looked at the cards. I did not know that I was going to pull the Magician, the High Priestess, which means this is a major reading. All right, and you don't want to miss this. This is literally a message from the higher ups. All right, your whole spiritual team is here. If we got the Magician, the High Priestess coming out together. So let's see what energy you want to tap into. All right, feel free if you want to pick them more than one pile, that's all right. But yeah, let's get into it. I'll see you by a pile selection, bestie. Bye. Greetings, besties. All right, if you picked pile 1, you picked the Magician. Let's see what messages you have today from the ancestors. Okay. Ancestors, spirit guides, and angels of love and light. Please can we get messages for pile 1? What messages do their ancestors have for them? Okay, the first thing we have is child. Ancestors, what about this child? What are they saying about child? They didn't even waste time. They were like, hey, let's get into it. We have new love. Okay. I like that. That's very interesting. All right, protection. Okay, so this is interesting because the ancestors are showing us over here that the child here is representing something that still needs to be nurtured, something small. So perhaps this could speak to a relationship. Now, this does not mean that this is someone who you met recently. This is just something that is still needing to be protected, that still needs to grow, right? So this could just mean perhaps you're not married. All right, you could have been with this person for years, but it's still considered something new because it hasn't matured or it hasn't reached its peak yet. All right, house court. Some people could, ancestors is speaking about needing to marry someone. All right, so perhaps you have this gem of a person or this relationship that's really special, and your ancestors is like, stop taking your time. You need to manifest it. You need to make it into reality, because the Magician, he has an energy of a manifester, a creative being. The person has the ability to transform or transmute. So it's transformation energy, transitioning. So they could be speaking about something that was still small, transitioning into something more powerful. It's growing. The quartz house speaks for itself, speaking to really need to have a contract with this person who you're with. So it really solidifying your position in this relationship. Okay, so even if let's say it's like, oh, I don't want to get married yet, but it's like you need to make a decision. Do you want this in your life for real? So when this happens, this could be tests that come through to really see what's taking place. Let's actually get a advice card for this. Answer the spirit guides and angels of the night. Thank you. Yeah. We have the divine feminine. You're being called on to rise. Okay, so this is like an energy of rising, like you need to upgrade, elevate. You can't stay in the same position that you are in. So if it is a relationship, it's like, are you willing to, the tests are going to come in for you guys to grow. Let's see what else we have. That's the spirit guides and angels of love and night will. Please, can we get more? Let's see what else we have. I've been getting a lot of love readings in my things lately. All right, we have tree, past connection, health, grow. What about it, ancestors? What about this? Thank you. We have journey. Okay. All right, karmic relationship. All right, at the bottom. So the ancestors are speaking about this growth that needs to take place. Again, they keep speaking about elevation and growth. So your ancestors say you are on a journey of growth and elevation and removing karmic things that were in What was kind of hindering and in your way? The protection card has popped up again. We saw it, but I never mentioned it. I don't know if you noticed. I saw it, but I never mentioned it. There we go. And it wants to hide. Oh, there's other cards there. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, so where's the protection card? I saw it somewhere. Let's see if it'll show up. There we go, protection. See, I saw it. But it came with a whole lot of things. We have protection, nourishment, common relationship popped up again, orphan, sex, lily, morality, virtue. Okay, ancestors are speaking, and then we have grief and despair at the bottom. Ancestors are talking about there is some energy that needs to be transmuted. Okay, they're speaking about, you know, this succubus energy that is literally taking away from you your nourishment. Okay, so perhaps a karmic relationship that was there, that wants to leave you unprotected or vulnerable. Okay, and the ancestors are warning about it, and they say you need to grow past this, ground yourself as well. This could speak to past relationships. All right, so ancestors saying that you need to transmute. Remember, we spoke about transmutation energy, spoke about that magician creative energy. So the fact that we have this, it's like, look at the magician here. Magician has a portal that is being opened up, right? And this is the portal where the magician literally takes things what they create and brings it into reality. But whenever we have this succubus, this lily energy, it's like it's karmic. So it's everything. When you try to bring things out of that portal, the succubus energy literally sucks it. It's like an energetic vampire. So the ancestors are speaking about you needing to protect the portals that you carry, right? So whether you are a woman, it's about protecting your yoni. If you're masculine, it's about protecting the sacral chakra. This is a very much sacral chakra energy where a lot of the people needing to protect themselves there. Okay, because that's also your, you know, your creative chakra. All right, you create from there. So that is something the ancestors are like, protect yourself. Don't allow yourself to be vulnerable to these energies. Please, can we get more? Let's see. Thank you. We have the void. Pay attention to red flags. Okay. So when they say red flags, your ancestors have been showing you warnings and they want you to pay attention to them, to not ignore them. Okay. Because you know when we see red flags, sometimes a false person, they're speaking about, we have house as well. They're speaking about how we'll see who's this false person in the house. So the ancestors will tell us at the end of the reading. But they are speaking about how the red flags are there. Sometimes we ignore the red flags saying they will fix themselves. But they're saying these things are not things you can just fix themselves. And hence why you need to be the magician. We have clover, luck. Somebody's taking your luck. Alright, somebody's taking your luck. House again. Someone is taking your luck, or where you're staying is not good for you, or someone has planted something in there to take your luck. So hence why that succubus energy is there as well. Okay, we have change, stalk, expectation, unrequited love. So this is someone who you did not love back, or they feel like they didn't get any love for you. All right, and they were hoping that a new cycle would start, because that's the stalk, a new movement or transition, or hoping that you would have this transition with them, but they're seeing that you're not having this transition with them. And so they see that there's potential where you will be, you know, moving into this new energy, or they saw that you moved into this new energy, and they kind of like, no, this person must stay with me, you know. So they are warning you about that. So it could be residual energy that is still leaking out. I just want to know if the ancestors can tell us who is this person. But I guess also already they told us karmic relationship, right? Please, can we get more? So perhaps something within the home. Something within the home is just shady. All right, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Family, broken home or family. All right, so someone left something within your home And it's so interesting because the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords, monitoring spirit. I'd seen the Eight of Swords at the bottom. If you reverse it, you'll see how I did that and I put it back. Speaking to monitoring spirit. So there's something that's monitoring. Someone left some sort of monitoring spirit within the home, and you need to transmute that energy because they see you as the magician, the number one. All right. You know, if you're number one, you're the Neo. You have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Lover's card. Then we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, so this is someone who you're in a relationship with, okay? And you've broken up that relationship. The cords are still there. You needing to really harness your energy. This is something that you have to do yourself because you chose the magician. Okay? You chose the magician. And the divine feminine is asking to rise. The Gokos, the Machembera, saying you have to fight for yourself. You have to rise. You have to do your own magic because you put yourself in this position. You can undo it. So this is really a you thing where you're really tapping into inner alchemist, where you ask your ancestors, how can you deal with this? What's the best way for you to, how can you leave or remove any residual energy that is popping up that's still there? So really important for you to ask that. I just want us to read the honeybee card because I feel like there's a message in there and the ancestors want us to look at it and see what they're saying. 43. Okay, so when I first asked the honeybee to sit with me, it showed me a beautiful pink rose, the symbol of the divine feminine. The bee was insistent that the rose featured on this card. The rose works with the honeybee to activate your heart gently, to let the energies of the bee honeys into your heart to coat it with the love you need. Okay, so I would, which is so interesting, you know, if you do my spiritual bars, I work with roses, highest frequencies. So I would suggest you do the same as well. Okay, the honeybee moves from flower to flower, passing on its healing message, a message of the plant world, leaving trails of light where it flies. They are so important to our ecosystem for much more than we understand in the physical earthly sense. The honeybee and relatives hold subtle vibrations by creating channels of energy for light to move through. They work closely with the elemental realms to bring the light onto our planet. They weave it through webs around our land. If you pull this card, you're being asked to look at all the ways you let light into yourself, your heart, and your space. Shine a light on all you see. Sending healing light is powerful and can be done simply by holding the person or place you want to heal in pure light. There's a multitude of high vibration light hitting the earth that you can welcome in. The great wave of light that comes to each from 2020 onwards brings strength, embodiment, alignment, and empowerment. Welcome its light and the grand central sun Helios to shine down on you today. Let Mary Magdalene guide that light into the pink rose that is your heart. Yeah, you can disregard that part. But Mary Magdalene representing divine feminine energy. All right, so let the divine feminine energy guide the light into the pink rose that is your heart. All right, so rose quartz could be very important. Roses are very important during this time. Let's see what else we're getting. Answers, spirit guides, and angels of love and light. Any more message? We'll just get 3 more cards here. We have the bear. You are the light. It is safe for you to step fully into your light. We have horse, free spirit. Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity, which I find interesting because we have the rose quartz. Then we have the monkey. Don't take life too seriously, inner child. At the bottom, we have protection. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it to away freely. All right, so your ancestors are speaking about you really embodying that energy where you step fully into your light energy, your inner light, right? By bringing that through that darkness. So it's literally you, that void that they speak of, tapping into that. That's the shadow work. And then allowing yourself to be free, freeing yourself from these things of the past, allowing yourself to express yourself in your creative energy that we were speaking about with the magician, and you healing the inner child. Don't take life too seriously. So it's almost like healing comes through when you are allowing the flow of life to take you where it needs to take you, whether it is through the troubled waters, through the storms, whatever it is that is going through, right? But it's all about the frequency that you carry yourself into through those storms. Because if you are heavy, it gets heavy for you. You know, that's what karma does. So these karmic people come into your life so that you become heavy. And so whenever you are going through these valleys and these storms and troubled waters, you're in a heavy energy, whereas you are meant to be lighter, right? You need to be at a higher frequency. So it's all about frequencies and frequencies for you, whether you're tapping into a higher frequency through your magic, through your manifesting, through your creative energy, through the spiritual baths, through the roses, through the rose quartz, you know, through music or actual frequencies. It's important for you to do that, right? Because, you know, I can see already what's happening with you here, where they are showing you the breakage from this karmic relationships, right? And when they speak of karmic relationship, they don't say karmic lover or karmic person. They're speaking with everything that you built or everything that this person came with that touched you became karmic. So if you built a family around it, it becomes karmic. If you built a business around this person, it became karmic, because it's the relations that are karmic. They bind you to a certain frequency. All right. And with the Five of Pentacles, they leave you with health difficulties. They leave you with money difficulties, because that's the Five of Pentacles: disdain, disappointment, grief. All right. And they're speaking about, as you're going through that, what frequency are you going to use? Because you're the magician, you're the master manifester. As the magician, that's what a magician is, the number one in the tarot. So it's very important for you to lead, to create, and to tap into your inner energy, right? And raise your frequency. That's what I have for you, Power One. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. I'm sending you love and light. Bye. Greetings, Pal 2. If you picked this pal, you picked the High Priestess. All right, so let's see what message we have for you. Ancestors, spirit guides, and angels of love and light, please can we get a message for the High Priestess pile? All right, so this is whether you're High Priest or High Priestess. Okay, thank you. We have judication. All right, judication is some sort of judgment coming in. What is this judication or judgment, ancestors? Thank you. We have privileged lady. What about this privileged lady? Nourishment. Okay, I like that for you. And attraction. Lovely at the bottom of the deck. The ancestors are speaking that there is some sort of judgment that's coming place, but it's working within your favor. The ancestors are speaking about you getting favor. That's literally the message here is favor, because attraction and nourishment is favor. It's going to put you in a place of privilege. All right, it's going to put you in a higher place, in a higher frequency, in a higher state of being. So it's almost like the heavens have heard your case, and the judgment is coming, and the verdict is you win. All right, you get the favor. Everything works out in your favor. So if there's something that you're waiting for, whether it's legal or even just spiritually legal things, or even just wanting to say, when is my time? When do I get seen? And the answer is saying the time is happening now. Look at the lessons and blessings coming through, and I feel like I need to put that under there. Answers are speaking about the blessings are pouring in. Let's see what else do we have for pile 2, ancestors. Thank you. We have power. We have accountability. Thank you. You are literally have been using your powers for good, is what they say. You are a high priest or a high priestess. You have the ability to tap into different worlds to help people. And the ancestors have seen that you have chosen to be of love and light, to be a good person. So you're literally getting financial gains. We have fish, abundance, unlocking gain, finances. So this some sort of unlocking that's taking place within your power. People are going to have to take accountability from taking away from you, or from, stopping you from transitioning and transforming. And it's your time now, right? The time frame has come. We have karmic relationships. Please can we have one more? Please can we have one more? So I say people have been taken away from you. These are karmic people, karmic systems, all right? That want to keep you closed, want to keep you in a low vibration energy. Unrequited love, fear. See, low vibrational energy. False evidence appearing real. People, so this is not even just relationship. This is literally, when we speak of power, this is a system that didn't love you back, that didn't reciprocate the good energy or vibrations you were sending them, right? Because unrequited means you gave love, but they didn't give love back to you. So you worked within the system, within the justice system. You are in the right. When we think of Mayat, you were Mayat, right? You were as light as a feather and they were heavy. So judgments came through and they said, the verdict came through and they said, you win, it's in your favor. Please can we get more? Thank you. We have concern, musky thoughts, coffin, discern the masculine. Oh, somebody was trying to unalive you. Someone was trying to end you. Someone was trying to make sure you don't, you're in a low vibrational state. Someone's trying to attack your mental plane. Someone is trying to come after you, right? But literally your ancestors are like, well, you are strong, you're in your power, you worked with grace, and so grace is being shown back to you. Even though these people didn't reciprocate your energy, but you can always guarantee that the Most High will. So that's why they're showing you that whoever this was, and they're saying it's a masculine. So there was some masculine who was in your life. It could have been a father figure, uncle figure, a partner, a husband, a boyfriend, whatever it was, right? Because this is for both males and females, high priest and high priestess. So there was some masculine figure who, your ancestors are like, this person is being exposed because, you discerned their energy. Please can we get more? Thank you. We have the gifts. This person was trying to take your gifts. Also have spouse. So this could have been a spouse as well. This person, because it could have also been a karmic relationship. So this is a person who wanted to take your things, all right? And they were literally hiding and pretending to be someone who loves you, but they were not, it was unrequited, it was just false. So they were now using your gifts, but now judgment has come and you will be getting your blessings back. So it's about you calling your power back. So it's important for you, either you have or you need to call your power back. This spouse card keeps falling out, so I'm going to just put it there. Let me just put it there. Whoever needs to know. Let's see. Tell us about this spouse. And sisters, since it wants to pop up, thank you. Okay, so woman wants to cause grief and despair. Take your fortune. Blank, purity, fear. Need to purify the energy, start a new slate. So again, this could be for masculine, all right, there, or for a masculine, could have been a spouse who was causing you grief and wants you to get wants to take your fortune. Or there could be a woman who's working with the masculine, right? This is a team, the masculine and the main woman, all right, wants to do these things. So it could have been the woman's idea, the masculine backing it up, or the masculine's idea and the woman backing it up. All right, but the ancestors are saying this blank speaks to a clean slate, purify. You need to purify your energy, purify whatever's going on so that they can, this thing can no longer have a hold on you. Ancestors, spirit guides, and angels, love and light, please can we get more? So these people are receiving judgment. The Eight of Swords. I must tell you, I am not liking this card lately. It's been popping up so many times. But the Eight of Swords is that monitoring spirit, causing stagnation, making you feel stuck, playing with your fortune, with the wheel of fortune, playing with your luck. Because we saw great fortune over there, right? King of Cups and the Hierophant. Wow. You are literally connected to source. Then we have the Three of Swords at the bottom. Again, the cords attachments, someone playing and tagging at those cords. But ancestors are saying you are literally connected to divine. You have the ability to speak to divine, to source. And they want to take that. You see, that's the gift. They're like, this person has the ability to speak to source directly. I want that. I want that. So I'm going to put seeds of doubt in them and make them seem like an ordinary person and cut them off from their ancestors, because that's the King of Cups, right? Because it's like we know how they can get to source directly. So we're going to cut them off and we're going to bring other things into their lives so that, you know, they can't get the fortune for themselves, because you have the ability, because when you speak to source, you have the ability to manifest and create what you want, right? It's a great gift for you to really communicate. It's a high vibrational gift. So you're a high priest or a high priestess, and someone's trying to mess with you. So I guess it's a collective reading. It's interesting. We got the Magician at the bottom here. So if you're drawn to Power 1, you can also go to Power 1. And the Moon card, the mysteries unknown, things hidden. So I guess it's a collective reading where everybody needs to cover their mirrors. Everyone needs to get rid of monitoring spirits. Please can we get more ancestors? Thank you. We have conservation. You see the water guides. Make conscious choices. Choices are very important for you. Tenderness. Show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. Field mouse success. Believe in yourself and dare to dream big. Right? So this is the energy of you need to be very conservative with your energy and your power. Then you need to make sure you're making the right decisions when it comes to who you're connecting to. Then you also need to show compassion for yourself, and forgive what needs to be forgiven. If these were karmic people, right? People were not reciprocating, the system was doing you wrong, forgive it, move on, because success is coming in. They said you need to believe in yourself and dare to dream big. What did I say? They would cut you off so that you would doubt yourself, have these doubts, these musky thoughts about yourself, so that you don't realize who you are. And that's how they win, when you don't know who you are. All right, let me know if the reading resonates with you. Don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. I'm sending everybody love and light. Bye, besties.